Namaste, YouTube family. Lucy Lock here again today. Today we're going to focus on hands and wrists. I'm going to also add a bit of eye. So it's good for people who use screens a lot, computers, working at home. And as always, I like to just get straight into it. So coming to your mat and coming to your comfortable seated position, whether it's cross-legged, kneeling, something that's comfortable for you right now, just to ground yourself. So bringing the palms down onto the knees, lifting the spine nice and tall, giving the shoulders a roll back, really hugging the shoulder blades down the spine, lifting the chest, and slightly tuck the chin towards the chest. Close down the eyes, and take a few moments to notice your breath. Just notice the natural rhythm of your breath as it enters the body and leaves the body. Notice where you feel any subtle sensations and where you feel it the most, maybe the belly, the ribs, the chest, and even the nostrils, the subtle sensations of the breath as it enters the nostril and as it leaves the nostrils. Keeping our breath in through the nose and out through the nose, our yogi breathing. Trying to keep an even inhale and exhale. Maybe inhaling for a count of 4 and exhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling for 4 and exhaling for 4. And trying to keep this even breath flow as we continue practice today. If your mind starts to wander off, just come back into your breath. Be grateful you've become aware of this, and always return the focus to our breathing. Good. Setting our Sankalpa, our intention for the practice today. Bringing your hands together, Anjali Mudra, Namaste in front of the chest. Taking an inhale, exhale to prepare, and we'll chant Om beautifully. Om. Taking a sigh out the mouth. Letting go of tension one more time, a deep inhale. And sighing out, letting it go. And on the exhale, releasing the hands back down to the knees, bring the chin to your chest, and just take a few little neck rolls. Inhaling and exhaling, half or full. Rolling up to the right side and the left side. Good. And then inhaling, coming up, back. Rotate the shoulders backwards, crunching maybe. And then start to rotate them forwards. Good. Bringing the right arm across the body, holding that right tricep, extend through the fingertips. Keep the shoulder relaxed. Breathing here. Exhaling to switch. Inhale. Reaching across, 3 breaths here. Extend the fingertips. Thanks for your comments. Okay, exhale, bring it down. Inhale, arms up to the side, open wrists, open fingers. Really see if you can extend the fingers as well, rotating the wrists. Really work into the wrists and keep the extension of the arms while the shoulders stay relaxed. Still a lot going on here. And then rotations the other way. Maybe coming into the elbows, bending the elbows round. And the other way. And then making a fist with the wrists and rotate. So notice a different dynamic. Good, another way. Nice. Calming into our namaste and really press the palms together. Relax the shoulders and press the hands. Breathing here. And then on the exhale, turn the hands to face down. Breathing here just as far as you can. Good. And then interlace the fingers. And my children's students used to love to do this wave one, really working into the fingers and the hands and create nice patterns with the arms. So our wave flow. Good. Okay. Next, we're going to take our finger flashes. So reach the arms forward, and rather than the lazy hands, typing hands, we're going to protract the wrists. So really extend through the fingertips, keeping the shoulders nice and straight, nice and relaxed. Keep really working the wrists. And then we'll just do quick flashes here. As you can. Protracting, protracting, protracting. Keep going. It's very simple, but you're going to start to feel it. Strengthening. So as well as stretching, we're strengthening. Good, all the way up. And quick flashes. Quick flashes, quick flashes. Show you here. Still going, still going. Still going, keep with it, and then out to the side, point the fingers down, quicker. Good, shoulders are relaxed. Keep going. One more time, fingers facing down. Relaxed wrists, but quick flashes. Quick, and finally, give a rotation of the wrists. Maybe you're like me today, really clicky. Okay, you can give a shake out as well. Release all that energy. Good. I'm going to come off the hands and the wrists for a second, because already you might be able to feel the muscles used, turning on. And we're going to come to some eye yoga. I'm going to come a little bit closer so maybe you can see. Light. Cool. So, again, if you've had a lot of strain just looking at the phone, looking at the computer screen. So we'll do one exercise and it's called round the clock. We'll go clockwise and anti-clockwise. So as it sounds in the name, first we look up to 12 and then go. So our demo, it might look weird and it's really going to feel might be quite strainy on the eyes. So if you need to rest, just rest and pause the video. Take your time. So it might seem like another simple exercise, but if we haven't practiced, especially when you get down to some maybe like 5 o'clock or 8 o'clock, we don't really look, we move our neck. So keeping the neck nice and still, we'll begin. So looking up to 12 o'clock, and the slower the better. So slowly moving the eyes to 1 o'clock, and then 2 o'clock, across to 3 o'clock. Again, yeah, that might be a bit weird. down to 4, and then here, down to 5, that really strainy one. Looking all the way down, 6 o'clock, straight down to the nose, across to 7, and then 8, 9, 10, 11, back at 12, and then close your eyes, have a rest. Maybe rub the palms, generate some heat, and then put them over your eyes, do a little palming. So gently massaging the eyeball, blinking the eyes open. Okay. Again, you're going to feel the muscles working in the eyes. And again, so looking up to 12, and then this time in reverse, 11 o'clock, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back to 12, and close the eyes, take a rest, rub the palms. Just give your eyes a relax, close them. And again, either just holding the heat onto the eyeballs, or maybe gently palming, a little massage, nice and gently onto the eyes. Cool. We'll come back onto the wrists. So, especially for new students, it's really common to have hands just like this. But really, so we're just kind of flopping our hands. So really you want to, like we did, spread them really wide, really wide. Think about really wide fingers, creating really space, and you can see all the web between the fingers. And also it's common there's text in thumbs. So in class when people are here, the thumbs are curling in. So really try and stretch the thumbs nice and wide, stacking wrists and shoulders in alignment, and really spread the fingers. So we're coming from this space of engagement, spreading the fingers, and we're going to start to lean forward. Inhale, feel the wrist just as far as you can go, and exhale, rocking back. Inhale, leaning forward, and exhale, coming back. Inhale to lean. Keep spreading the fingers wide, exhale back. 2 more here. Leaning forward and exhaling back. Good. And then turning the fingertips away from each other. And then slowly rock from left to right. Again, watch the claps. Keep pressing out, really press through the arms. Arms straight, rocking side to side. And then you can get a little bit deeper. So bring the wrists completely together and rocking side to side. So the movement will be a little bit smaller, but you might feel a little bit more. Good. And then the weird one, fingertips face back. Maybe this is enough for you today. And here. Otherwise, if you want to try and again get a deeper stretch of the forearm and then into the wrists and fingers, we're going to tuck under the toes, and on the exhale, sink the hips back. The wrists are going to lift slightly. Inhaling, coming back up, and exhaling, coming back. Inhaling, leaning forward. Exhaling, coming back. Inhaling. And exhaling back. Good. If you bring your knees slightly closer, again, we're going to be a little different dynamic here. Taking a few rocks forward and back. And then this time, sinking back, lifting the wrist, bend the elbows if you can. Just bend, bend, bend. I'll move my knees, you can see bending the wrist, coming right into the fingers, and then come back up. Inhale. 2 more there. If you want to try healing, bend, bend, bend into the fingers and up. Bending. Good. And then release. Take a little rotate, a little shake. Good. Okay. Hands come back, really spread, really wide, wide, wide. Come back to our all four position and then rotate, circling the wrist. And the other way. And then coming to stillness. And we're going to bring our hands as if we're coming into our handstand. So we're in handstand rather than this wide spread flat. You do a little gripping. So start to play with the gripping. Bending the knuckles. Feel the grippy hands. See the hands lift and down. Lift and down. Good. Grippy gripping hands, sliding the fingers. Little grippy. Good. And then come back to straight. Good. Come up onto the knuckles. Elbows out to the side. Exhale down. Maybe nose or chin touches. Inhale up. Leaning forward. Exhale down. Inhaling up. Exhale down. And inhale up. 2 more. Good. Really pressing in. Good. And then release. Release the hands flat. And then this time, coming onto the palm, the outside of the palm, so the top of the hands, fingertips pointing towards each other. Same again. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhale, lean forward. And inhale up. 3 more. Good. And when you've completed again, come off the wrists, take a little break, rotate the shoulders back. Go both ways. Okay, and our last practice, we're going to come into down dog, inhaling, extension, good. Taking a little play, walking out, feet. And then walking the feet up towards your hands. Bend the knees if you need to. We're going to tread onto the wrists. So bring the tops of the palms down, palms under the feet. Slide right up to the creases of the wrists. So bend your knees, relax the shoulders, and then you can massage your own hands. If you want to try some danger yoga, that always the kids love, you're going to lean up from your heels and play. But you don't have your hands to break your fall, so maybe a pillow in front. Play. Or even just rocking. Pressing. Good. And then find a stillness. Keep drawing the shoulder blades away from the ears. Make sure you don't have rings on. Feel my ring. Good, and then picking up the feet, release, hands come to the floor and step back into a plank. Good, drop the hips and maybe here, again try circling the wrists, and if you want to be on your knees, that's fine. And maybe practice coming up onto the fingertips and pressing down, up the fingertips and pressing down. Good. And then exhale, drop to the knee and push back into an extended child's pose, all arms behind. Inhaling, coming up, back to seat. And last little finger stretch before we close today. A short practice. Extending the arms out. Turn the left fingers down. Take the right hand and really extend. Fingertips down. And the other side, extend, and then right hands, pulling the fingers down. In just as far as you can, keeping everything relaxed, breathing. Good. And then thumbs, maybe you want to try and pull down the thumb of the right hand, little extension. And then the other hand, extending down. Cool. Last little shake. Maybe you feel like you've got new wrists, new fingers, strengthening your forearms. Please comment, like, subscribe if you want to join for a small meditation or Om chanting. So it's good for revitalizing our body, energizing and calming all the cells. Just exhale, come down into your Shavasana, palms face up, feet to each side. Close down the eyes when you're ready and bring awareness into the lower part of your body from your feet to your hips. Inhaling, chanting Ah. Ah. Awareness in the torso and the arms, chanting Ooh, inhaling. Ooh. And then awareness in the head, chanting inhaling. Pulling it together, a third of the breath for each. Inhaling. Start to bring some movement into the wrists and the ankles, rotating, taking a big stretch overhead. And roll over to your right side, pausing there a moment. Feel your heart beat with love and compassion. And in your own time, eyes stay closed, coming up to your comfortable seated position. Hands together, back in arm prayer pose, in front of the chest. Bowing the mind intelligence to the heart intelligence. Inhale, exhale. And chanting Om to close. Om. Blinking the eyes open when you're ready. Thanks for sharing your time and energy. I hope you enjoyed this session. Please comment, like, subscribe, share. And if you have any suggestions or anything else you want me to cover, please let me know. I'm happy to explore your suggestions. Have a beautiful evening or day.